Hello, good evening everyone. I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Good
Yes,
evening.
yes.
Yeah, thanks. Hello, good evening everyone. This is Vivek Jaiswal, a volunteer at Ormap Forensic Mart. On behalf of Ormap Forensic Mart, I welcome you all the participants. Welcome to the 10th day of Forensic Week of 1 month internship on Forensic Science training program at Ormap Forensic Mart. I especially welcome upon our guest speaker, Mr. Sumit sir and Mr. Piyush. You can
Uh,
read in the chat box during the webinar session. Each question will be monitored by the chair and will be answered at the end of the session. Handing over the session to Mr. Piyush Kaushik, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. So today we are having a guest speaker, Mr. Sumit sir, and he will be taking forward the session, continuing with his intro. Basically, he is an ethical hacker, a bug bounty expert, a CTF player, and and there are a lot of things which I cannot describe it today itself because he is currently as the founder of Cyber World, and I will hand on the session to Mr. Sumit sir.
Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, there's one issues. I can't connect my laptop, so give me 5 minutes. I just introduce myself. Okay.
Sure, sir.
So let me share my phone screen. Okay. So as soon as
जी ये
I'm
ठीक करवा के लाया
able
मुझे
to join from my laptop,
क्या क्या
so
हो
I
गया
will
था
be one second.
एक साथ हम्म ना
Mm, Hello, I'm audible.
yes Sumit.
Yes. Hello everyone. I'm Sumit Pannes. I'm a founder at Cyber World Organization, and I'm a real-time bug hunter, and I'm ethical hacker. Uh, okay, one second. I think
चाची
I'm
नमस्ते
visible.
अभी बाहर गए हैं
Yeah. Is a screen visible or not?
No,
Not
sir.
sir.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. One second.
एक second.
So let me start. Yeah, one minute. Okay, I'm facing an internet issues while could not connect. Okay, it's okay. So yeah, sorry guys. One minute. Okay. Yeah, guys. First of all, I'm asking you one simple questions. You just tell me about what is web hacking. So, as you know, that today's session is hacking web servers. So, you just quickly give the short answer about the web hacking. Then we will start.
एक घंटे बाद यही होगी क्लास खत्म हो जाएगी उसके बाद देखता हूँ
Sir,
दोनों को
hacking is something like someone breaches
टेबल टेबल पे
someone's system
Yes, yes, right.
and explore its like confidential data and all.
Okay. Anyone else?
Hacking like that another person any data is
Mhm.
ethically thief like that
Yes, yes, right, right,
theft.
right. Okay, right. Guys, right now I'm sharing my phone screen. Okay, so I'm just debugging my system as soon as possible. I will start sharing my laptop screen. Okay. Now tell me, the screen visible or not?
It's visible, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Just start my complete my introduction. Then I will show the workshop part on my laptop. Okay. Because I'm not getting the why I'm not able to connect through the internet or on my laptop. Okay, guys. So this is my introduction. And I'm Sumit, founder of Cyber Organization, and currently I'm cybercrime investigator at B4G OPSEC Operations
Uh,
Security.
Wait, Anubhav, your screen. Okay, cool. Sumit sir,
Okay.
please reshare the screen because
Yes, yes, I'm sharing. Yeah, is the screen visible or not?
Not visible, sir.
Not visible. Okay, okay.
Now it's visible.
No. Okay, okay. So this is my introduction. The founder of Cyber Organization already told you, and I'm cybercrime investigator at B4G OPSEC and Anti-Cybercrime Society. And I'm real-time bug hunter and CTF player also. And I have hacking experience in infosec communities, infosec world, 3.5 years of experience, and I'm cyber security trainer also. I am certified from Cisco, ISCI, and Fortinet. Now the hacking web servers approaches. So before heading toward the hacking server, let me explain about it. There are majorly three phases. Okay, the first phase information gathering, second phase reconnaissance tools, third one exploitation phase. So before heading over the information gathering, we just include this simple definition when practicing hacker is vulnerabilities. So guys, I'm not sure you are familiar with this vulnerability. What is vulnerability? Anyone else? If you know, please let me know. What is vulnerability? Anyone?
No,
Sir, I will try. A vulnerability is something like if you have a system, if it's not updated with the right patch, it's vulnerable. Something like this.
Yes, 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 correct, correct, correct. So vulnerability is like security loopholes. Okay, security loopholes in our system, our target systems. We are just targeting the system. So yes, yes, guys, I'm back again. So I'll just quickly I'm sharing my desktop screen. Oh, sorry, sorry. Okay, so several reasons tie gaining unauthorized control of a web server, and the primary reason is to the test the server and its software for vulnerabilities. Okay, so vulnerabilities basically security loopholes in our system, target system. Okay, it could be cross-site scripting, it could be on hardware part, and it could be on our web application, right? And on a second part is by using the same tools and some tools like tools we can use in the Kali Linux. Tools are basically digging tool, reconnaissance tools, or some information gathering tool, right? And you can attempt to gain access to the server if successful. And you can identify necessary fixes or updates like patches you can find out if you are able to do, and must be performed to improve security and to detect and respond to malicious activity. So guys, basically these are a lot of information. These are a lot of doing biohacking. I just mentioned three all major parts because before hacking the system, we need to gather the information first. Okay. The second part, we must know about the reconnaissance. Reconnaissance like finding the maximum information. Maximum information in the sense finding out the
excuse me,
information
sir.
about the target. Hello.
Excuse me, sir. Can you say a little bit slowly because my network is not good. So is your voice is like a baking.
Yeah, my voice is breaking.
Not
Uh,
in my side.
okay, your
So can
side.
you
So
say slowly?
slowly. Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. Okay, so information gathering. This is a simple first initial phase where we are trying to gathering the information, right? Information it could be this system domain information, OS information, and if we are going for the hacking the servers, web servers, it can be on the physical server, and it could be a cloud. Okay, so in the cloud, if we are going for cloud hacking, so in that case we need to gather information, gathering the information about particular cloud. Cloud is hosted on AWS, Amazon Web Servers, Microsoft Azure, and IBM, and there are a lot of the cloud services are running, right? So for that, we can gather the informations. So what information you can gather? Informations are IP address, right? Our web servers version, what kind of server version they are running over the internet, and our patches or some internal assets like IP subnetting. This kind of information comes under information gathering, right? So for that we can use a lot of tools. I didn't mention any tool because information gathering is a simple technique. Simple. It is an intermediate techniques. So for that we can use a lot of tools. So I didn't mention because this is a beginner level. Okay, guys. For the in the next session or coming session, we will try to giving this best. Okay. And the first phase of any hacking attempt generally involves the collection of information, right, about the relevant target. We are targeting the system. This includes identifying this target system and gathering silent details about the IP address, right, operating system, the current version of operating system they are running, and sorry, and hardware network configuration. As I told you about network configuration, like subnetting the range of IPs they have assigned in a particular region. Infrastructure could be the modem IP. Okay, the system IPs, system informations, and DNS records. DNS records are the domain information, domain name system, and so on. There are a lot of information can be find out by the information gathering, right? While on the second hand, this can be done in a variant of ways, okay, variety of ways, but it is most often done by using automated tool. We can use Nexus online tools. We can use Bubsuit. This is an open source tool. Okay, and for a server of known vulnerabilities, information about a target system is physical, like hardware, can be found through various means, often by carefully examine the responses, various software subsystem and send when initially or even sometimes rejecting, right? Inbound connections, like inbound connection is coming to your system or your firewall. So there is some kind of shield we can apply for this intruder. So this is called as firewall, right? Firewall for a web application, we can use WAF, web application firewall, and for a system we use simple firewall, right? And this information can be then we use narrow down the kind of software known as commonly run on various hardware configuration. And on the hackers use tools that can test for a variety of security issues, and including misconfiguration of software present on targeted server, the number of common or unchanged fault paths, right? Outdated software is need to updating. So as we discussed about that, unpatching the system. So we need to patch the system. We need to patch the software we are running. Like we are using this our system, our application, our laptop. So in laptop we have built-in feature window defender, right? So for mitigating from the intruder, we need to updating the window defender regular basis, right? So guys, it was all about the information gathering. Till there any doubt, any query, please raise right now. So we will move forward. Anything? Okay, guys. I think no queries, no doubt. So we'll move forward. Now, second one is reconnaissance tools. This is basically reconnaissance. So these are techniques I've already discussed about that. While going for finding out the information about the particular target, we can use some command line tools or some automated tool. So some kind of tools are available in Linux or some other operating system. So I mentioned some different automated tool or some command line tools, right? So first one is ST Track, and it is an open source web crawler which allows user to download entire website to a local offline computer forensic analysis, right? So what they do basically, we can download a complete website assets. Assets can be the backend database data set, backend programming languages, codes. Okay, so through that we can simply analyze simply analyze what kind of technology they are using, right? Like someone using the technology Python. So Python is running over a like sorry, the application is running over a Python server. So for that, so we need to digging more information, more digging into the Python. So if we know about the Python, what is Python and how the web application runs over a Python server. So for that we can use Django. We can go in depth with the Django. Django is a framework which is basically used for web application. Okay, creating the web applications. And second one, this is Malteso. This is a simple open source tools comes under Linux, already built-in software. So this is a open source link analysis and data mining tool. So we can mine the data from a particular target system. Target system could be I already told you. It could be a web application or some cloud or some hosting service, right? Okay. Mm, 1 second, guys. Okay, second one is Nexus. Nexus is an automated tool which is basically used for vulnerability assessment. So vulnerability auditing, we can use it also for that. So this is a scanner that checks for conditions such as software misconfiguration, deprecations, insecure or missing passwords, a DDoS attack, denial of service, vulnerabilities which might allow a malicious attacker to gain access or total control over a system. So this is a wonderful automated tool. We can gather the maximum or almost even we can gather complete information about the target system, right? So this is a wonderful automated tool. It comes and it is not a open source and we can't use it for our private work. It is basically software. So we need to purchase a license from this. So basically, in that particular, if we talk about the organization, they do some kind of ethical hacking, penetration testing. They basically use such kind of automated tool, right? Second one is a NetSparker. NetSparker is also it is an open source tool, right? So this is used for scans of websites or applications services present on a web server for vulnerabilities regardless of its operating system. So basically, it's scan for the target system, means what kind of techniques they are using. Like suppose they can running over a Python server, right? So for detecting the Python server, we can use this NetSparker. So suppose let's say there's a one website xyz.com, right? So you don't know what kind of techniques they are using. So for that we can use this NetSparker. Just run this application and you can directly pinch into your web browser. They will directly extract out the all information about the target system, right? Sorry. So this is all about the NetSparker. And there is one more application that comes under Linux, Crypto. It scans for dangerous file and serial file, outdated servers, software and software misconfiguration or exploitable by a malicious attacker. So Nikto is a command line tool. So basically, we use this tool for finding out the particular vulnerability. The vulnerability could be cross-site scripting, or it could be SQL injection or DNS misconfiguration. It could be anything. Okay. So now the second one, Scan My Server. This is an online free tool which crawls through every page of a specified website or target system or some blog or attempt to identify various security issues. Or security issues could be process scripting, SQL injection, it could be anything. All type of vulnerability available. And now these tools
Can you
can
say,
provide. Hello.
sir? Now you say like that. What can apps are using no for hacking?
Yes, yes. So what?
Sir, I mean that kind of apps we are using for just hacking, like forensic, I mean forensic science, cyber
Uh,
Mhm.
forensic science.
Basically, these apps are used to gain that which website is vulnerable to which. It is just like you can say a doctor. Basically, what a doctor do, a doctor diagnose a website and he tells that this patient is having these problems. So these all tools are like doctors. They will scan a website and they will tell that this type of problem is in this website.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think you got this your answer. So now we will move forward for the top security web application security risk. So guys, there one standards available on the web OWASP. This is that is called as OWASP, Open Web Security Application Security Project. So there are predefined vulnerabilities are available in the market or in the internet top 10, which is called a top 10. So first one is injection, which is basically called as SQL injection, right? So I just zoom in, and 1 second, guys, just hold on. I'm gonna log into my account and show you the. Okay, so this is the. Okay. Um, Okay, so SQL injection flaws such as SQL or NoSQL or OS and LDAP light directory access protocol. And third one is occurs when untrusted data is sent to an interpreter. Okay, to interpreter as a part of command or query or command or query. The attacker's hostile data can trick the interpreter into executing unintended commands or accessing data without proper authorization, right? So what is SQL injection? The SQL injection is right. I think you must have heard about the SQL. SQL is a database management system. So for that, we know we have to run some kind of queries. Just 1 second, I'm back with my system. So just share enter. Guys, is this screen visible
Not yet.
Yes, sir. Not.
Yes,
Basically,
now?
sir.
Yes.
Now stop it, sir.
Yeah, 1 second, 1 second. Now visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So now I'm sharing my desktop screen. Okay, so I'm back again. Wonderful. Yes. Uh, okay. So we go. 1 second. Okay, so the I was talking about injection. SQL injection is a SQL, NoSQL operating system, LDAP injection. So this kind of basically this is a SQL injection is a kind of vulnerabilities. It comes under top OS. Okay, top 10 or best. So basically, what we do in this particular vulnerability, basically, like suppose one example, we have a application. Okay, running over. Uh, we have an application running over a system. or a database management. So we are maintaining some kind of database. So on our end, our side, so we are just putting our data on the website according to the inputs. Okay, like fetch all information about that particular user to the web application. Okay, it will render over the application. So if there any kind of issues or some kind of misconfiguration happening with our application, so what they will do, our application will start releasing all kind of private information to the web application. Okay, so it could be the security issues, or we are leaking our information, private information, to publicly. Okay, so this kind of vulnerability is called as SQL injection. Okay, so injection. Now second one is broken authentication. This is again the second type of vulnerabilities. This is when we are going for the logging session management, or some kind of application functionality implementing over the application, but this they are misconfiguring on the client side. So that could allow the attackers to compromising the passwords, keys, or session tokens. So I hope you know about the session tokens or keys or passwords. So session tokens is basically it is a temporary session. They generated by server. So server, when the new user log into a web application, so server generates a simple token. So token could be in base 64 encoded form, or it could be in some kind of encoding. Okay, so that session, but it basically valid for some kind of time of period. So after that kind of time of period, if user leave the session, then the session will automatically degrade or terminate. Okay, so this kind of vulnerabilities is called as broken authentication. Now third one is sensitive data exposure. So the name is already indicating sensitive data exposure on the client side. So many web application or APIs is called application programming interface. It is basically used for fetching information, or means making the communication between application or server. So do not properly protect sensitive data. So such as financial, healthcare, or PL, attackers may steal or modify such weakly protected data to conduct credit card fraud or identity theft or other crimes. Am I guys moving fast? Is it easier? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Little bit.
Okay, if you are facing any difficulty, please guys let me know. Okay, so I will start slowly. Now, sensitive data may be compromised without extra protection, such as encryption at rest or in transit, or and requires special precautions when exchanged with the browser. So, sensitive data exposure, what is actually like we have implemented a web application, right? So, in that web application, we have unintentionally we just leave some kind of private information on the client side. So if some kind of if suppose an attacker is trying to gathering the information from a particular web application, so he might get some private information from our application. So what he will do, he will directly gain access to our application, and will try to poisoning our system, right? So it was all about the sensitive data exposure. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. The sequence was made. Okay, it's okay. Now, XML external entities. It is basically called as XXE. Many older or poorly configured XML parser processors evaluate entity or external entity references with XML documents. So I think you know, guys, what is XML documents. Okay. External entities can be used to disclose internal files, okay, like in RSS feeds or some kinds of blog data. Okay, using the file URI handlers. Internal files, shares, internal ports, scanning, remote code execution, and denial of service attack. Okay, guys. So this is nothing comes under means there no big issue with the access C. Okay. Now second one, the fifth one is broken access control. So restrictions on what authenticated users are allowed to do are often not properly enforced. Okay, so attackers can exploit these flaws to access unauthorized functionality or data, such as access other user data, abuse sensitive files, modify other user data, change access right. So what is it? Like suppose one a scenario, we have an application. Okay, we have just logged into the system or application. So suppose we just passed some kind of special character. A special character could be 1 second. Okay, so suppose I have logged in to a system. Okay, so it a application suppose a xyz.com. It's a website. It's maintaining the some kind of web application. So I just my username like Sumit. Okay, and my password suppose this is a demo purpose. Okay, not a real. My password is like 123 @Sumit. So when I feed these details, so I will be able to log into the system. But instead of that feeding this detail, what I will do. I will just feed this detail. Okay, I am putting the one comma one special character over the this detail. So what it will do? So it will fetch all the detail and it will successfully log into the system. Suppose, okay. So this kind of application basically it is not allowing the user to feed an special character or the values that are not available in the database. So what it will do? So yeah, so it is like a broken access control, like the authentication they is not correctly implemented. Okay, so we are not maintain the user accounts in the correct manner. So our database will start leaking the private information to the publicly. Now the sixth one is security misconfiguration. The security misconfiguration is most commonly seen issues. This is a commonly as a result of insecure default configurations, incomplete and ad hoc configuration, open cloud storage, misconfigured HTTP headers, and robust error message containing sensitive information. Not only must all operating systems, frameworks, libraries, applications be surely configured, but they must be patched or upgraded in a timely fashion. Okay, so this is a basic vulnerabilities. Like I just gave you example about my system, my laptop has a window defender if I am using windows. So what I need to do on the regular basis, I need to updating my the system on a regular basis, right? So if I'm not doing that, so my system might have some kind of misconfiguration. Security configuration could be anything like some network issues, some kind of cross-site scripting if I'm using web applications. Okay. Now moving on, the seven one, cross-site scripting. This is a very interesting and okay. This is a very interesting and very critical bug. Okay, it's available in the market. It is called at XXX. Flaws occurs whenever an application include untrusted data in a new web page without proper validation or skipping or like in the sense we are not sanitizing our inputs. Sanitizing means we are not checking out or validating our input, what the users are inputting, what the users are feeding. Okay, so in that case what can we do? Our application could leak some information, private information session cookies or session tokens. It could leak anything. Okay, whatever I attacker wants. Well, it basically happens on the HTML type, HTML side or JavaScript side. XXX allows attackers to execute scripts in the victim's browser or victim's applications or target system, which could hijack user sessions, okay, deface websites, or redirect the users to malicious sites, like open redirection. Okay, now the eighth one is insecure deserialization. Insecure deserialization often leads to remote code execution. Even if deserialization flaws could don't result in remote code execution, they can be used to perform attacks, including replay attacks, injection attacks, or privilege escalation attack. Okay, so this is basically the kind of vulnerabilities we can use for remote code execution. So what is remote code execution? Remote code execution is a type of vulnerabilities when we are able to executing some kind of Linux command or some kind of Windows command on particular target. So that called as remote code execution. Okay. Now the ninth one is using components with known vulnerabilities. Components such as libraries, frameworks, others. This is not a type of vulnerability. It's some simple definition or some privilege as the application if a vulnerable component is exploited, such an attack can facilitate serious data loss or server takeover. Application APIs using components with known vulnerabilities may undermine application defenses and enable various attack and impact. Right now, the last one is insufficient logging and monitoring. Sufficient logging and monitoring is coupled with a missing and ineffective integration with incident response. Allows attacker to further attack system, maintaining persistence, pivot to more systems, tamper, extract, or destroy data. Most breach studies sometimes detects a breach in over 200 days, typically detected by external parties rather than internal process of monitoring. So what it happened like once we have the access into the private system, so we can access logging on monitoring system, like what kind of application they are running, how many users are logging in a day or using the services in a day. Okay, so in this case, if we are able to logging or monitoring the target system, though this is comes under insufficient logging or monitoring. Now guys, we just come over the exploitation phase. So I will include this some kind of basic critical information, critical vulnerabilities in this session, right? The SQL injection ability to obtain unrestricted access to web application data, steal credentials, full control on a web application, and this kind of attack has a huge impact on a website because getting control over a backend database means controlling the user credentials, so this second user credentials, data of the web applications, rubber. Wait a second, guys. Okay, and credit card numbers, shopping transactions, and much more. So information related to web applications, like suppose there is one shopping website. So in shopping website, there will be user credentials or credit card numbers, right? Shopping transactions, and so if that particular shopping website is vulnerable to SQL injection, in that case, an attacker what can do? He can gain access the complete user details, right? Credit card numbers details and shopping transaction numbers. So the complete website is hacked. Okay. Now the to exploit a actual injection, you first have to find where the injection point so is. Okay. Then you can craft a payload to take control a dynamic query. To identify an injection point, you have to test every supplied user input used by application. So this is a guys phase where we are finding the injection point. So injection point could be on our backend side or in client side. Okay, so when we talk about a web app, the user inputs are like get parameters, post parameter, or HTTP parameter. I just give the example. What is it? One second, guys. Okay, so okay, so this is our application. Okay, so this is our post. This is method. Okay, this is a post method. This is a request URL. My system, my browser is requesting to this web server to fetching this information. Okay, so this information has a token uh, while I'm using the currently using, and request met
Excuse me, Sumit sir. I think you have shared window only, so it is stuck on PowerPoint.
okay, one second. Okay, one minute. I'm sharing again. Okay, now it's fine. It's fine
Not available right now. Yes,
now.
it's fine. It's fine now.
Okay, yes, sir. Okay, so this is the application I'm currently using, the Google Docs. Okay, Google Slides. So Google Docs. So this is a currently request URL. My browser is currently requesting one URL. Okay, one second. This is okay. My browser is requesting some kind of information or some kind of data from this URL, from this web server. The web server is docs.google.com. Okay, this is a Google server. So this is a method to post. And if we talk about the post method basically used for posting data to server. Or if there is a get method, so I just show you once. Yeah, this is, if there is an get method means we are asking information from web server, right? So it is all about get and
So can you repeat again?
yeah, sure. Okay, so we just start from get method. Okay, so in the HTTP protocol, hypertext transfer protocol, there are some kind of methods for taking the data from server and sending data to the server on a backend side or server side. So this is this kind of one second. I'm just notepad. Okay, so this is methods. Methods are get method, post method, option method, head methods method, patch method. ठीक है? Okay, so
There are
these
five
are
method
the
is there.
what
Five method is there.
was repeat again.
Is five method is there.
Yes. Not of all methods are can be available on particular time. You can use only one method at a time. Okay, so get method is basically used for the fetching information, fetching documents or information, right? Information from server. Server could be web server or physical server. In the post method, posting or submitting data, right? So like submitting data in the form of forms. Okay, forms like username, password, username, login portal, logging or register portals. Option methods is basically used for the pointing out the how many methods the particular servers are using. Okay, so like finding the types of methods, right? I just show you this some one demonstration. One second. Head method, it's for picking means is our application is up or not. Patch method is basically used for secure channel, so it is not in use. Okay, I just show you one example from there. Right. Okay, so this is my terminal window.
Yes,
One
sir.
sec. Yeah, one second. This is a simple transaction. Oh, one second. right? Okay, so I'm just calling one information like curl x get. I'm assigning get function or get method, right? So get method, I'm requesting the data, requesting the information from web server. So web server is I am suppose google.com. So this is my target web server, right? So when I so it will give this complete information about the product. See, okay. So one second. So curl is a command line tool. We can use it for the fetching or tampering the data or some kind of URL on our command lines. Right. One second. Okay. Yeah. So I will show. Yes. Okay. So this is one HTTP. Okay. HTTP 002, and this is a code status code which it tells about the our server is up. Okay, so and the server is responding back and you are requesting a server is responding, right? And our second hand content type, it is saying the our we are requesting, we are say, fetching the data in the text or HTML form. Okay, and there's a P3P, the keys or some kind of security issues, security features, right? And a data, a date of the fetch data, like when I requested the data. And this is a server, Google Web Server, and this is the some kind of headers and their cookies. So I can request more here. Curl HTTP. One second. Netcat. Netcat. Yeah, leave it, no problem. It is a bit, it's not, it's expert level thing. Okay, so when I put this HTTP, so what it will do? So let's see. So this is a method basically used for pushing the data to the application, so target server. Okay, so just see. Okay, so it just revert back some kind of programming, some kind of codes on our client side. So it is saying this is not available on my side. So this is a Google code. Okay, Google code basically. So this code is all about the complete search, Google search result. Okay, there you can see search bar here, and you can see here. This is value. I'm just inputting the values. Okay, leave it. So if I talk about the curl, yes, leave. Don't go in depth because this is a big ocean. Okay, so there are basically five types of methods are available on the HTTP protocol. Then just move quickly. Okay, so now the parameter HTTP headers are headers. I will just talk about user agents, cookies, and accept methods of content methods, right? Now the second hand, uh, yes, setting an input for indications, parameters, and parameters as commands could be or others. Some commands, we can use for the completing the command as hyphen hyphen. The conclusion is that always check only before rejection attacking, right? It may be raised in non-deterministic result. Now, the quickly move on to cross-site scripting. Cross-site scripting is a type of vulnerability that lets an attacker control some of the content of a web application. Impact, what is impact by exploiting or accesses, attacker can target a web application users, right? So by using XSX, an attacker can modify the content of the site at runtime, inject malicious content, steal the cookies and the session of a user, perform action on the application as if mobile legitimate user, and much more. So yeah, this is an when we connect. So this is our target system. So I'm just putting this. I'm the
Sir,
payload.
your voice
Payload.
is breaking.
Yeah. Hello. Is it fine? Hello.
Sir.
Okay. So this is my target system. So target system targets application in securedwebsite.com comments. So what I am doing, I am just passing this payload script src. This is a JavaScript code. You just know. You are knowing this. I am just putting some kind of payload. So payload is that. So what I will do. This is a legitimate user, and this is a portal is provided by a app application, right? So if I am attacker, so suppose this is a I'm like user, so just passing the user and username and password to the system, so application. So our data will flow in this method. Sensitive with 1 second. Yeah, 1 minute, 1 minute. Yeah, my data will go sensitive data, mother's maiden name, wire transfer password. So this is suppose an attacker. So attacker will gather, fetch all information, legit information to their system. Okay, so the session of this particular user will be hijacked by this particular attacker, right? So this is an cross-site scripting. The access in the attackers are whatever website the accesses could be raised or these three these access are enable websites, victim user, visitor of a website or penetration testing. Now the context vulnerability website access vulnerabilities happens when web application use unfiltered user input with the output content displayed to its end users. This lets an attacker control the output HTML and JavaScript code the application uses, right? In this kind of attack, user input in make parameters or options such as request header, loading like explained earlier. This header cookies, forum inputs, post parameter, get parameters, right? Now the meeting application accesses all the channels should be validated server side by well implemented. We can use web application firewall for sanitizing our inputs, our input feeds, security functions that should sanitize or filter user inputs. Not this is the only way to prevent cross-site scripting vulnerability to never ever trust on input, right? So we can implement now. Now move on the lab sharing lab work. 1 minute. And there for information, if you okay, guys, there is one already by our what's say our success game.
Your
So
voice is
this
breaking. Please come up with the questions.
guys. Yeah, so 1 second, I just show the demonstration or the explanatory example, right? After that, you can continue. So this is for processing. So I'm just showing you. Okay, guys. So this is an application, right? Like this is my application. Is it visible? Hello?
Your voice is breaking.
Hello? Is it visible or not?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
I'm just quickly showing you the demonstration live demonstration. So this is our
Sir, your
application.
voice.
But your voice is not correct. I think maybe network issue or something.
Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. Go. Hold on, guys. I'm just switching to my real. I'm switching my location to another location. Yeah, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Yes. Okay. So this is our application, target application, right? And what I will do, I will just put some kind of payload. Payload could be anything like script alert. Alert is a function. I will say or map forensic, right? So and guys, this just search out this, so it will show. Let's see. Okay, guys, this is vulnerable to the cross-site scripting. So I just feed this value, and this value is reflected back to client side. Okay, so this is a practical example for cross-site scripting. Okay, so you can put anything like whatever you would like to add. Like if I want to script Windows dot href dot location. So in that case, suppose google.com, right? So just 1 minute. Okay, guys, just try again the next this another payload. So payload, it's like this is payload. Okay, so this is payload. Just copy paste, just put here, just enter. So our payload will be executed. Okay, so I think I have just solved this lab, so it's not showing any pop-up. Okay, so just move on to the next part. I think I've just completed. So it is it was a real time example. I am just showing you, displaying in front of you. You guys, 1 second. Okay, guys. So it was a bug. I just find out in this particular target system dot store dot daily dot dev. So I just rewarded some amount in the dollar. So it was accesses vulnerability was were available were present in this target system. So I just rewarded some amount. So it was a real example. Okay, so real time example. And this is a workshop now. Guys, you can ask some questions if you have any query regarding this session. Hello, hello, Piyush sir.
Yes, you are audible. Please come up with the question.
Sir, can you give the link of the that apps link?
What your voice is breaking.
सर मैं बोल रहा हूँ जो
Hello.
एप्स है ना उसका लिंक मिलेगा.
यस यस श्योर श्योर श्योर, आपको मिल जाएगा, आपको कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. आप देखो गूगल पे जाओगे, यू कैन जस्ट पुट गूगल एक्स एक्सेस. ओके, जस्ट पुट दिस गूगल एक्सेस गेम, you will be redirected to that website. Okay, so there are a lot of website available where you can just practice about your uh, cross scripting, or you can do anything else whatever you would like to. Okay, this is our application. Okay, guys, so guys, if you have any doubt, any query related to this, so just ask here right now. And guys, I'm yeah guys, ask some questions.
Yes sir, but
Hello.
making this
Hmm?
Yes,
What?
ask Shahid. You can ask in Hindi also.
Just guys, I'm waiting for your response. I'm waiting for your questions. Please ask.
No doubt, sir.
No doubts. Is everything clear or all clear?
Uh, if everything is
Yeah,
clear,
guys.
uh,
सर ये जो apps है ना मैंने I mean that's apps is
okay, he is
used for
asking.
every country.
Yes, yes, yes. Every
Yes.
country you can use anything on the basis, right?
Sir, basically I'm from Bangladesh, so that's why I'm saying to like
You
that.
are from, yes, yes, this is available on internet, guys. Okay, so you can use this as search on this. Like Google is available on everywhere. Okay, so you just search out Google accesses game. Okay, so just you will redirect to that game particular. Yeah, LinkedIn profile. Yes, yes, guys, I'm sharing you. Basically, just show you my website. You will get everything on my website particularly. Okay, so this is my website. I'm just showing you. In my Instagram. You just follow me. If you need and if you want to ask something regarding this session, so I will surely reply your answer. Okay, guys. So just note down my details. If you need any help in the future or in the coming sessions, I will definitely reply you. So guys, this is my website. Okay, so you just visit this website, so you will get all information about myself. And guys, I'm just waiting for your reply, for your questions and any query. Please let me know right now. I'll try my best to give your answer. Piyush, can you check the chat box if there are any answers or any questions?
No, sir. Basically, there are no more questions. So yes, we can conclude the session
More
too.
questions?
Thanks for this wonderful
Okay,
session,
okay.
Sumit sir.
Yeah, thank you, guys. So,
Can
guys,
you
this is my
share the
website.
PPT?
Okay, so you can connect me. You can connect me on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube. This is my LinkedIn profile. So this is profile is one second. I am typing in the chat box. So you can directly okay, guys. So guys,
So if there is no more questions, so Vivek, you can come forward and conclude the session.
yeah, sure.
Hello everyone. We have reached the end of our
Hello.
ninth
Yes.
day webinar session of 1 month internship on forensic science training program. Thank you sir for sharing us wonderful knowledge. A special thanks to Mr. Sumit sir and Mr. Piyush Kaushik sir. It's been a pleasure being with you all. Thank you all for being today and taking time to listen patiently. Be on time tomorrow and join the next session 10 minutes before the session starts. Thank you all. Thank you sir.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you
you,
guys.
everybody.
Thanks for being here. Thank you, sir.